Do you still have your clothing store?
Yeah, we do.
Whereabout is it?
It's pretty much in the city of Bergen. Yeah, like just outside the city.
And it's a place for people who can't usually sell their clothes like in a physical space. They're able to put their clothes.
Yeah, I
in
mean, we select the brands that we sell. But we try to like keep it local. So we have young people from Bergen, from Oslo. Actually, a brand from London called Fug, and Berak from Indonesia, and like maybe things that aren't sold anywhere else in Bergen.
How much of the stuff do you own yourself? How much do you end up buying?
Probably one item for every collection we get in. Yeah, definitely. I think the clothes we sell are really cool. Yeah.
With this album that you put out last year, it feels like quite a big step forward for you in terms of the way you go about narrative in your songwriting.
Yeah.
What do you feel like was the most important lesson you had learned about storytelling and songwriting ahead of the album?
Actually, I think I learned more looking back at it, because I've never done an album before, and it's really hard, man, to make an album, a good album. So honestly, like, I just wanted to make this story about this young dude, Wachito Rico, and it turned out how it turned out, and I'm really happy the way it turned out. But obviously, I learned a couple of things, and I probably would have changed a couple of things too. But you know,
major changes are just little things.
Small things, yeah, details. Yeah, no, like lyrically, I think I've grown a little bit, because during the writing of the album, I was like more focused on the instrumentals and the melodies, but the lyrics don't have that much like substance. So I think I've seen that now, and I really want to work on that going forward to the next one. Yeah.
It's interesting you're saying you learned quite a lot looking back on the record afterwards, because this year you did your 3 playlist EPs.
Yeah, right.
On which you redid a few of the songs. It was different versions. What do you learn about those songs from reworking them in that way?
That's a good question. I actually think I just learned how to play them acoustically, really, because I've never seen my songs as songs that I can just play on the piano or guitar and just like be good enough to do acoustically. So it gave me a chance to like try out a few things, and yeah, I mean, especially the I Hope She Loves Me Back, which is a one take actually, which was really hard. I learned more about how to play piano even, because I'm not a pianist, and yeah, every time I sit back on the piano, I learn a couple of things.
That's an interesting one to bring up, because with that song, it feels like you're writing from quite an isolated place. You're kind of off on your own.
Yeah.
Is there ever a certain loneliness associated with being a songwriter, do you think?
It depends, because you know, a lot of people write songs together with other people, and I too write with my brother and a couple of friends, but I like to write on my own, and it's probably when I'm alone when I'm the most vulnerable, and so yeah, that's when like probably my deepest feelings come out to lyrics. Yeah.
You mentioned writing with your brother, and I know that your brother and your brother-in-law were both in the studio with you. Were they in from the beginning, or did they come in at some point during the process?
Actually, my brother-in-law has been there from the beginning. Oh well, my brother too. I forget. My first single, Flowers, was actually recorded with my brother, and he mixed it. The second one with my brother-in-law, and he mixed that. and then I did the whole Boy Pablo EP, and I recorded with my brother-in-law, but at the same time, without even noticing, I asked my brother for a lot of help, like with the lyrics and stuff, and also with a couple of melodies here and there. So they've been there since the beginning. Yeah, it was natural to like officially ask them to produce my album. Yeah.
It's interesting you mentioned the Roy Pablo EP there, because you had the Roy Pablo EP and the Soy Pablo EP,
Right.
which kind of brought my mind to your dual national identity. You come from a Chilean background,
Right.
but born and raised in Norway. Where else do you see that dual nationality in your songwriting?
Probably just like maybe the song Wachito Rico, which is the title means handsome boy in Chilean slang. And I write in English as well in the same song, so like it's Spanish and English mixed. That's probably like that's one of the things I wanted to do for the album, to actually show like, okay, I can write in Spanish too. And yeah, a couple of the other songs also have like a couple of Spanish words in them. But yeah, I mean, it's probably, I figure probably people see that I'm maybe Latino, and yeah.
The two languages, Spanish and English, did they feel quite different from a musicality point of view? Did they feel quite different melody-wise? Did they prompt different things?
Yeah, definitely. Probably because I have, like, I listen to a lot of Spanish music and a lot of English music, and it's not the same styles. It's like, when I listen to Spanish music, it's probably more like traditional, like salsa and bachata and cumbia and stuff. While in English, I listen to like pop music or indie music, or that kind of stuff. So that's probably when my brain like have like two different references.
When you're in the music making process, when do you feel like you use your heart most, and when do you feel like you use your head most?
This is probably like maybe the opposite of many other writers, because I feel like a lot of writers use their heart when writing lyrics and their head while writing the composition and the arrangement and melodies. It's the other way for me, because I'm in it for the melodies and the catchiness and stuff. I mean, obviously the lyrics have to be okay too in order to make a good song, but definitely I use my heart when writing the melodies and the arrangement and the production side, and I use a lot of my head to write the lyrics, because I'm not like English is not my first language, so I have to think like maybe translate from Norwegian what I want to say in English.
That can give it quite a unique way of phrasing, you know.
Yeah, maybe, and also like kind of a simple way to say things. I simplify the things just so I know that I'm not expressing something I don't want to say.
I know when it comes to expressing your ideas as well, you said that you can be quite a slow creator. You know, it can take you like a year to finish a song.
Yeah, definitely.
How patient would you say you are with yourself as a creator?
It depends. If I know that I have to make an EP by the end of the year, now I would probably like just throw myself into the studio and just like write. And I could do that, but in order to be like satisfied with the songs I make, I think I just like go ahead and just like let the song create itself, like naturally, and not rush anything, so it doesn't become something that I don't want it to be in the end. So I mean, I've had songs that I've been working on for like 2 years or 2.5, not more than that. That's something like that, I think. Yeah.
To wrap us up then, the most important question of all.
Yeah.
What did you make of the new Tyler the Creator?
Bro, that's really good. No, that album, I enjoyed it a lot because it was. I thought he might like go even more pop than the Igor album, but he didn't, and that's kind of cool because people are really kicking to it, and
there's a looseness to it.
yeah, it's like it's a combination of old Tyler and the Tyler that now has gained more experience in music and life, and yeah, I mean, the song is called Sweet, I think, and I Thought You Wanted to Dance. That's like two songs
the
combined.
10-minute ones.
Yeah, the 10. I love that song when it goes over to like the reggae beat. Bro, it's so freaking crazy. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, man.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Thank you.